boy pushed open the door, accidentally catching his stepmother changing clothes. He shyly averted his gaze immediately, but his easygoing stepmother didn't seem to mind. The boy quickly closed the door, but just as he was savoring that heart-racing moment, his father suddenly called out to him from behind. Though they hadn't seen each other for 10 years, their deep father-son bond made their reunion instantly warm and familiar. But before Jack could even begin catching up, his father hurriedly called out his newly dressed young wife.
I want you to meet my son, Holden.
Hi.
Hi, son.
Jack never expected his father's new wife would be around his own age. Jack had planned to visit his father briefly before leaving, but his stepmother's presence made him hesitate. Her delicate features and perfect figure instantly captivated Jack completely. By evening, old Jack, a real estate tycoon, hosted a welcome party for his son's return. The guests were either celebrities from various fields or elite members of society. Old Jack wanted his son to quickly adapt to this social scene, so he could successfully take over the company after his retirement. But Jack had no interest in attending the party at that moment. His mind was completely filled with his stepmother's enchanting figure. Early the next morning, after his father left for work, Jack, with nothing to do, found his stepmother, looking for some entertainment. However, his stepmother, who was equally bored every day, had the same idea. She quickly took Jack to a bar in town, but just as they arrived, they discovered the bar wasn't open that day. Jack was a bit annoyed. Such a good opportunity wasted. But this was no obstacle for his charming stepmother, who casually found the bar's key nearby. Jack was thrilled, finally having a chance to be alone with his stepmother. After entering the bar, Jack couldn't take his eyes off his stepmother. Her every movement seemed to stir something inside him. His easygoing stepmother didn't mind this attention. She seemed to enjoy being the center of attention. But as one beer after another went down, their conversation gradually became increasingly bold. They constantly tested each other's boundaries, and fueled by alcohol, their conversation became more and more intense, until finally they couldn't resist crossing that line. After their passionate encounter, they quickly returned home, but at midnight, they coincidentally met in the kitchen. After their intimate time at the bar, they were both deeply attracted to each other and couldn't sleep. And while his father was sound asleep, Jack planned to cross that boundary once again.